Welcome, dear viewers, to CouchWarrior TV on YouTube. I am the CouchWarrior, and you are watching Arcana, a Skyrim Let's Play. So we are back in Falkreath. After successfully raiding Cracked Tusk Keep, we have returned to Falkreath, turned in our quest to the Jarl, made a little money, done a little shopping. Now we are going to rest up here and head out for the next stage of our adventure. So what is the next stage of our adventure? Actually, the whole point of being an arcane archer is to use a bound bow. So now we are finally on our quest to obtain the bound bow. We have reached level 13 at this point. I think that's sufficient level in stealth and archery abilities that it's time for us to make our move. Well, at this point we are also not made of money, so we are going to obtain a copy of Bound Bow from Fort Amal, which is quite a hike away from here, and it's also filled with necromancers. So in this next phase of our adventure, we'll actually be traveling to Fort Amal. On the way, I'm sure that we'll encounter some interesting things, but I'm also planning to make a stop to visit Angie's camp. If you're not familiar with Angie's camp, it is a spot not far from Falkreath. It takes a little while to get to because it's way up in the mountains. It's in about the most remote area that you can find. And Angie has set up a little camp there where she does archery training. We can, by completing her tests, acquire 6 or 7 additional levels in archery in one stop. So it's actually a great sort of must-do for those who want to be archers. It's hard to pass up a quick 6 or 7 levels in archery. So we're going to go visit her on the way, and she happens to be on the way. So we'll stop there, and then we'll continue our journey across Skyrim to Fort Amal, which is near Darkwater Crossing. We've got some pelts. I'm going to convert these to leather first. We'll get this done so that if we need to use them, we can actually do that. I'm not sure when I'm going to come across one of these again, depending on how our journey goes. We'll take care of this housekeeping stuff. Make a few strips while we're at it. I can't really upgrade my armor yet. I can upgrade my bracers. Maybe I should offload some junk too while I'm at it. These are the ones I'm wearing. I can never really remember what enchants I've acquired at any given time. I wish that there was a list, so I could, actually consult a list of the enchants I had acquired without having to go to an enchanter's table.
Finest weapons and armor.
It's just a pain in the ass because there's not always an enchanter's table nearby or convenient, so there's probably things that I could ditch or sell that I'm keeping just because I'm not sure. I'll get rid of one of these, I think. I don't need 2. I think I'm going to keep all that stuff.
See me at my forge if you need arms or armor.
Maybe I'll just go ahead and crank out some of these bracers. I've got quite a few materials here, so I can acquire a level or 2. good. 3 levels. And now we'll get rid of it. Seems to make the most sense. There might be some other things I can upgrade before I go, too. May as well try to squeeze
Only
out
a
every
hearty-
advantage we can.
Blades, helmets. Pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Take one of these, maybe. Definitely steel. See if we can squeeze an extra point or two out of some of these weapons we have.
Good steel's worth every...
There is going to come a point here, surely, where I'm going to have to start ditching things. And by that, I mean, up to this point, we've really been focused on getting that one-handed skill up, getting that archery skill up, getting the stealth up, just so that we can have some better survivability. But the objective here is really to work on conjuration and illusion. And until I actually get rid of these physical swords and bows, I'm not going to do much leveling in conjuration, because I'm always going to be going to them as a default.
Steel's good, but
I think
loyalty's better.
once
Take
we've
a look.
acquired the bound bow, I'm just going to basically drop the shield, drop the sword. I'll probably keep a dagger, but kind of force myself to go to those conjured weapons. That'll allow me to
See me at
start
my forge
gaining
if you need
levels there
arms or
where
armor.
where I really need to be doing that. So, all right. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. There's 3 guys who just walked into town. I am 99% sure that those are thugs who have been hired to kill me. I've been playing this game long enough that I recognize those thugs when I see them. Generally, they are hired by someone you've stolen from as payback. And if you get too close to them, they will engage you immediately. If you keep your distance, you can kind of observe them. But the interesting thing about these guys is they're like hound dogs. You can't really hide from them. They may not directly pursue you. You may feel like you're in stealth mode, but they seem to know where you are, and they follow you. They will follow you at a walking pace all over Skyrim until they find that opportunity to confront you. So I'm going to lead them around here. Just going to be careful. My issue is these guys are heavily armed, heavily armored. There's no way that I could take all 3 of them at once, so I need to lead them into some kind of ambush. I'm gonna lead these guys into a trap. The one thing that you can count on is that their pursuit is inexorable. They just are going to keep coming no matter what. But it's not until they actually spot you or you get engaged with them that they will run or chase you. So at this point, I know they're following me. I know that they're going to continue to follow me at a walking pace. So I'm just going to head out of town,
We need to do something.
understanding that they're going to be on my trail now until I deal with them. But this gives me an opportunity to sort of walk them into whatever situation I see as the most advantageous. That is what we do as kind of a slimy assassin malcontent. I am not above walking my enemies into a nice ambush. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep a watch on our back, but we're going to keep moving, and when we see the right opportunity, we are going to take advantage of the situation. Alright, so as I mentioned earlier, we are on our way to Angie's camp, which is way up in the mountains. It's not far from Falkreath as the crow flies, but it takes a while to get there because you have to take some mountain trails. just so that you can get up to that high location. So we are on our way there now. The one thing we do not want to do, though, is we do not want to lead these thugs into Angie's camp. That could cause problems for a lot of different reasons. It could disrupt our training, and if by chance they were able to kill Angie for some reason, then that would eliminate our opportunity to gain those levels that we want. So I'm going to have to deal with them before then. Okay, here's the other road into Falkreath. I'm assuming that they're going to follow me out of town the way that I went, so I don't think they'll be taking any shortcuts that'll work in our advantage. Ah, these mushrooms work. That last stump I went to, I tried to grab the mushrooms off it, but I couldn't seem to activate it. So I let it go. Still kind of focused on the alchemy ingredients. Leveling in alchemy is a priority for me, so... Alright, up ahead we have this bandit bridge. Here's my concern. The bandits there, I want to take them out just to see what they have, and I don't want to get engaged in a long battle with them, knowing that I've got 3 powerful thugs on my tail right now. If I get engaged in a long combat situation with these guys, the thugs are going to catch up, and so I need to either sneak past these guys or I need to eliminate them quickly and move on, and I can't seem to climb this one here. I'm going to have to go across the road the other side. Dang it! Wasting valuable time trying to climb mountains. It's actually kind of freaky knowing these guys are following me. I've encountered them before. Like I said, if you're playing at all as a thief, if you're stealing things, eventually these guys are going to come after you. Someone's going to hire them and they're going to come after you. My experience in the past has been that once I've dealt with them, though, I've not had to worry about any more thugs coming after me. So I don't know if it's just a one-shot deal or if I've just gotten lucky. What I'm really curious about is to find out who hired them. So that'll be interesting. We'll try to deal with them, and if we're able to successfully do that, we'll check their bodies and see if maybe they have a letter or a contract on them that will clue us in as to who hired them. Alright. Now these guys, I came up the side of the mountain here. This is actually a really good position. This puts us right on the level. This is where we want to be, a level shot. No upward sloping shots, no downward sloping shots. This puts us in a really good situation here. And hopefully I can one-shot these guys and be done with it. So let's give ourselves every possible advantage, just so we can clean this up quickly. We're going to do, well, we got some damage health. That's squeezing out an extra 15 points of damage. I could do a marksman here, too. Make sure I'm going to go to steel arrows. A little extra damage there, too. Perfect. Alright, now we're going to back off and let his partner come. I don't know about you, but if I was posted on guard duty and my partner suddenly went down in a gout of flame, I don't think I'd run toward it. I think I'd probably move away, but these guys are either stupid or really brave or both. I don't know which. Alright, buddy. Just need him to pause. Okay, now he's going to walk back across the bridge. There we go. 1, 2. Now we've secured the bridge, not only for ourselves, but future travelers. We're going to acquire some more steel arrows. And we are going to take a good long look down the road to see if those thugs are coming yet. This could potentially be a good ambush spot it might be possible for me to get a few shots in and force them to pursue me up on this narrow bridge. But I don't have quite as many advantages right now as I would like. I think if I had even like the basic unrelenting force shout, I might consider taking them on myself here. Because I do have these traps as well. I could spring traps on them and drop rocks on them and stuff like that, but there's no guarantee that any of that stuff's going to work. So, and these guys, if I screw it up, they will kill me. I don't see them yet. So stinking foggy today, too. All right. Let's continue on our way. I think there's some other opportunities. I've got a particular spot in mind. If I remember correctly, on the trail to Angie's camp, there is also a bandit camp. It might be possible for me to run these thugs into the bandits and let them fight each other, because ultimately I'll need to eliminate the bandits too, because they are literally camped in the middle of the trail. This would allow me to kill two birds with one stone. I'll get the thugs off my back, deal with the bandits, and then I can continue on to Angie's camp. Nice and smooth like. Now we got a spider. Oh yeah. Ooh, he's kind of quick. Oh, he's got a lot of health too. I think I need a motor. Okay, we're going to go back to the high ground. I really didn't need this spider right now. I'm getting really concerned with these thugs catching up with me. Oh, he's backing up in a hurry. Alright, I'm not going to be able to get another shot on him from up here. I'm wasting a lot of time here. I need to keep moving. Alright. We're going to come across to the other side here. We'll go down the other side and see if we can't change up our position a little bit. I think a couple more arrows and this spider is going to be done, but I just keep checking over my shoulder for these guys because I know they're going to catch up with me sooner or later. It's just a matter of time. I just don't want to be taken by surprise. I have the advantage right now. I just don't want to lose it. The spider's hanging me up. Oh, I missed. I need a better shot. I think we got him now. Can't miss this, can I? There we go. Alright, let's go check it out, see if we can get some arrows back. Oh, here. He got a kill. We can take this hide and use it. Excellent. Take the meat, too. I can always sell that. Alright, give me some arrows back. Come on. Okay. I'll go ahead and take the venom too, and then we got a motor. We got to get going. These guys are going to catch up. Okay, see this way marker here, this stone pillar? That's where we need to go. Ho ho, they were coming. Okay, I just saw the thugs. Alright, up the trail, up the trail. Okay, we're going to find a vantage point here. They're going to follow us. They're going to follow us right up this trail. I need a good overlook spot so I can see them coming. We'll run up here. Give me a view of the path. We're going to get the sneak levels with the thugs around. That is for sure. Let's wake him up. Right. Shot.
Time to end this.
Now let's dig out down here. I'm hoping I drew them far enough up the path that the bandits are alerted, because there's a stream right up here, and the bandits are camped on the stream. Oh, we did it. We did it. Look at his health is going down. He's engaged in combat with somebody, and it's not us. Okay, let's see if we can sneak back carefully and get a look at what's going on. Oh. Up. Come on. Oh, you can hear them. Yeah, they're fighting now. Yep. There's our bandits. Now, let's see if we can... I'm going to elect to help out the bandits at this point, although that mage scares me a little bit. I want to make sure that we're not spotted during this fight. Alright. Who gets it? You.
You start running, so I can stab you in the back.
See, these thugs are tough. Okay, we did it. Okay, the thugs are done. Now we've got 2 bandits left to deal with. A mage, and it looks like a fighter with a 2-handed weapon. Maybe an axe or something. I wasn't paying too close attention. So far, our plan is working pretty brilliantly. We've eliminated the threat. Now we need to get back into stealth mode here. And then we can make a plan to deal with these 2 remaining bandits. Okay. We are hidden once again, so now we just be patient. We observe, we follow them, and we wait for our opportunity to strike. Let's go down around this way. I'm going to come down around this rock face just to make sure that I'm far enough behind them. Look at that carnage. I don't know that could have played any better for us. The only way that this could have played better is if maybe one more bandit had been eliminated in the process, but that's wishful thinking, I believe. So, having 2 left to deal with is way better than, I don't know what, 6. Okay, one of these thugs has to have a note. Okay, this guy, he's a bandit. Nothing. I think we have this enchantment already, but I can't be sure. Alright. The body of the first thug is up here. He was leading that line of 3 thugs. My guess is that he was the leader. If anybody's going to have a note, it'll be him. So we move carefully. There it is, the contract. Now we get to find out who hired them to kill us. Let's have a look, shall we? Ah, Zarya. Zarya is the Redguard woman who owns Grave Concoctions in Falkreath. Somehow she figured out that we were the ones who pilfered all her ingredients. So she hired these thugs. We'll have to think about that. There may have to be some consequences for her, but we will worry about her comeuppance later. For now, I've got a couple of bandits to deal with. I have to either take them out or get past them somehow, because they stand between me and Angie's camp, which is up this trail. So I've got to come up with a strategy. I'm not too concerned about the tank. I think I could deal with her just by running and shooting and evading. It's the mage I'm concerned about. The flame spells, you know? That worries me a little bit. Let's ease on up here and see what happens. Okay, there she goes. She's going up the trail. I don't know where the tank is. Oh, there she is. She knows where I am now. Ooh, we took a shot. Run, run, run. Okay, she's ahead of us. We're going to go left. We're going to go left. Go up the rock face. This might give us an opportunity to go up and over and get behind her. Alright. Okay, we're back on the trail. We're past them, but I want to deal with this mage if I can, so let's come on up. Let's see if we can get an advantage here. Broken line of sight. That works in our favor. Now we're going to go invisible, and we're going to wait and see if we can't stalk her. Oh, here we go. She appears to be attacking a fox. She's got her attention on a fox right now. So this works out fantastic. Now we need to take her out, though. Ugh. Into the geometry. We're going to have to... Again, we're going to get closer. Here we go. Done. Alright. Mage eliminated. That leaves us with the tank. And the tank isn't on to us right now, so we know where she is. I think what we're going to do at this point is we are going to go ahead and take our advantage here and head on up to Angie's camp, and we'll deal with that thug on the way down. Yeah, she's going to give up. She's going to give up the chase. Her partner disappears and doesn't come back. I'm guessing she's thinking better of continuing this pursuit. So, this is excellent. Thanks for watching, everybody. In the next episode, we will continue up to Angie's camp and get some much-needed archery training. This is good. Moving on. Well, dear viewers, we've reached the end of this episode. I thank you for taking the journey with me, and until next time, may all that you do be swift, quiet, and deadly, and to all Skyrim assassins, I salute you. Silence is our battle cry. You've been watching Aranis Arcana, a Skyrim Let's Play. If you liked this video, please rate, like, and subscribe. For more information on this and other CouchWarrior broadcasts, visit me on the web at www.couchwarrior.tv.